Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for January 5th, 2021. This reading is for January. Please show me what Sagittarius needs to know here or see. Thank you. Hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you had a nice holiday. Your first card. Sweet. Pisces got this too. The sun in the upright. So that's beautiful. This really feels like a family card. It feels like children. There's a child on a horse in the sun with sunflowers blooming. I'm feeling the same way as Pisces, like it's about the summer and a baby coming. Or something new being created, something innocent, something beautiful. This could be your inner child. This could be an awakening. Definitely beautiful energy coming. In the how, you have temperance. In the upright. That feels very angelic. This feels like you've been very patient and I feel like you're coming out of something. You've healed from something. Excuse me. It feels like you're ready to have some fun. You're ready to get out there and explore. This feels like you're protected by something divine. It feels like you've grown wings. It feels like you're looking at everything in a very positive way. You're dipping one toe in the water. So right now it feels like you're feeling your way. You're opening your wings. You're feeling your way. And soon you're going to be out in the sun. And I feel like this summer is going to be beautiful for you. I feel like you are literally guided by angels. Or maybe you are an earth angel. And you're dipping your toe in something. Like, is it safe? And it is safe. The why. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. First thing I see there is a loyal dog. And somebody's sitting, I don't know what he's doing. If he's smoking a pipe. Oh, he's holding a baby. Wow, he's showing the baby a flame. Or a crystal. And there's a couple in the background, and maybe you can probably see it better than me. There's a couple in the background, and they're hugging each other, and they're watching this elder, this wise man, hold, I think it's their baby, and he's showing him something divine, like a divine crystal, or a flame coming out of his fingertips, or something like that. So this is something, something angelic, something divine, something to do with a child. So this is either your inner child or this is a child in your life, maybe a child that's going to be born or has already been born. This is a divine being, this child. This looks like a group effort. It takes a village to raise a child, right? Something about loyalty. 10 of coins is long-term relationships. It's your assets. It's your, I just heard it's your land. Something to do with your land, your space, also this is something to do with a birthright, an angelic birthright. I just heard someone's going to save the world. Like this baby, this child, or like I said, this could be your inner child. This is something that you had a birthright to. This is bringing it out in the open. This is exposing it. This can also be putting on a brave face because you feel like inside you're feeling really shaky. I also just heard inside you're feeling very loyal. What was I going to say? Right, you have this divine guidance beside you. and behind you. You have this light shining on your back. So I think what I was going to say was like not to worry. You have nothing to worry about. You have the Sun, Temperance, and 10 of Coins all in a row. And what a beautiful image that is. Someone passing something down through the generations. This is generational. This is not just long term. This is this goes something that's going through generations. Some kind of asset, some kind of birthright, some kind of gift. It could also be a gift of abundance. How you're going to feel. Oh, this is beautiful. Queen of Cups in the upright. So it looks like she's just sitting on a beach. She has no shoes. And she's literally, she's drinking, it looks like she's drinking a cup of coffee. Actually, it reminds me of my mom, because my mom used to drink coffee out of an actual, cup and saucer. Like, she would sit on the couch like this with her little cup and saucer, and that's what it looks like. I'm going to cry. Someone's mom is passing something on. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm so emotional. This is a beautiful card and a beautiful feeling. This could be you feeling like you're passing something on to the next generation, or this could be you feeling like someone is passing it on to you. I'm feeling a feminine energy. This is someone who's very spiritual, someone who is in touch with their spiritual side. So you could be feeling like you're drinking something. Like it looks like this elder is passing something on to a baby. You're either drinking it and you're taking on some kind of ethereal gift, generational gift. This is the opposite of a generational curse. This is a generational gift that someone's passing on. Either it's passed on to you or you're passing it on to someone else. And this is exposing it. This is bringing light to the world. Excuse me. Divine light to the world. Prosperity. Prosperity. This really feels like it's something for everyone. Prosperity for everyone. I just keep thinking, feeling the world. This is so beautiful. Why? Is because you've been loyal. It looks like she's just sitting there on the shore. She's sitting in a clamshell. So something to do with pearls of wisdom as well. That's what this could be. Generational gifts, like pearls of wisdom. Beautiful. I'm almost afraid not to lay any more cards. It's so gorgeous. So, okay. So the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is saying to keep silent. And it's right below Temperance. There's a bird. It feels like flying low because it's in reverse. Also, that sword is going past its wings. So it's something about clipping wings. Clipping. I don't really know how to read that, though. Maybe it'll come to me later. But something to do with clipping your wings, or your wings are still clipped. I'm not even sure. I've heard the same, but I don't even really know what it means. If you clip your wings, that means you can't fly. Something like that. Okay, well, we'll get some more info. Bottom of the deck. The Star in the reverse. So this is something that you're hoping for. Something that is coming. So it feels like you should be silent. It feels like it's not the right time for something. I'm also feeling like this is patience. This also looks very patient. Like she's sitting there, she's very serene, she's very comfortable. It almost feels like she's gathering wisdom by osmosis from sitting in that clamshell. Do clams have oysters? Or sorry, pearls? Or maybe it's oysters. Anyway, there's pearls of wisdom going on because it popped in my head. So it feels like just be comfortable. Be comfortable, tend to yourself. Like gather your strength. Also get rest. This feels very much like TLC. And this feels like you're still learning. So does this. It feels like there's some kind of, I was going to say transition, but it feels like an inheritance. Some kind of inheritance has to, something is still happening. This is generational. So this takes a long time. This is long periods of time, but it's well worth the wait. Justice in the upright, crowned by the sun. So yeah, just divine justice. Something being exposed, something being made right. 5 of coins in the upright. Someone was left out in the dark. But I feel, I was going to say out in the cold, or both. Somebody was left to die here. But someone had angelic guidance. Somebody was trying to clip your wings. Someone was trying to stop you from receiving this generational gift, this inheritance, this spiritual inheritance. I really feel like someone here is like an earth angel. But it almost feels like you're watching it take place, like you're already graduated in some way. Because there's another one happening. There's another transfer of spiritual gifts, of angelic assets. I was picking up on this in the Virgo reading, like royal blood, and I feel that with her as well. But I feel like this is you, and this is some kind of knowing and patience and love and forgiveness. You're watching over something, or this is somebody close to you, maybe a water sign, someone that isn't, maybe somebody that isn't with us yet anymore. I was going to say yet. So yeah, there's that someone coming back. I was picking up on that in Pisces too. So I keep feeling like someone is going to be born, or someone's going to be reborn. Someone's going to bring justice as well to people that are less fortunate. It feels so angelic. It's beautiful. But someone was trying to clip your wings or someone else's wings and dim your light, dim your power. Oh, yeah. And empty your cup. So you didn't have anything to pass on to the next generation. But it didn't. It feels like this person is this is also someone who is psychic, someone who's very spiritual aware, someone who knows they have angelic guidance, someone who knows, I can feel this person seeing this place in the future where you're headed to this divine justice with everything is out in the open. Everything is beautiful. I don't see who was doing this. It almost feels like this was part of what you had to go through. You had to value your gift. It had to almost be taken away from you. You had to experience lack and maybe heartbreak, or maybe feeling left out even from the family. Maybe you had to get your wings clipped in a way, and lose some kind of connection here in order for you to find it within yourself. Like you had to almost lose something to find something. And I feel like this is something in yourself. I'm really feeling like someone is spiritually gifted. Someone is psychic. Someone, also this is manifesting. This is making things happen. Just looking at something and making it happen. Being in touch with angels. Two of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you have made a decision. Also, this can mean changing your mind. I feel like this was some kind of delay. I feel like this was also in some way being stuck to tangible things and not being in touch with spiritual things and not sure if you believed something or not. I feel like you've made a decision, and it looks very clear to me. It's like this person is not wishy-washy at all. She's just sitting back, drinking her coffee in a little teacup and saucer on the beach in her clamshell, and watching this generational... you know what? I've been picking up on this in my own life lately, feeling like I'm getting to witness this transfer. I'm actually getting to witness someone leaving this plane and coming back. So maybe that's why it's showing up in the cards all the time right now. But that's exactly what this looks like. I'm seeing different generations and loyalty and these people watching as something gets transferred, something magical gets transferred to a baby. Maybe you're pregnant as well. I also feel like you're being quiet. This is not talking. This can be as well. This is some kind of negotiation. It could have something to do with money, with somebody changing their mind about something, or somebody falling out of love with someone. And it feels like you have some kind of peace when it comes to something that, how do I put it? Some kind of negotiation has stalled, but you're going to get justice. You're going to have a beautiful life, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful baby. Someone is finally getting all of the rewards that they deserve. You know, it feels like this Temperance card is something angelic. Like when you were going through this period of lack, this period of not feeling loved, I really feel like someone didn't feel loved by their family. Someone felt like they were like cast out in a way. Like it really feels like some kind of negotiations that were taking place that they stalled or something like that. Somebody lost interest in getting to a resolution as well. But what I was picking up on here was this angel is saying, we were with you all along. We were always there. This feels like you feeling like you're at peace, but you really had to go through something. You had to have your wings clipped. You had to have this star dimmed. It was all necessary. You had to not get what you wanted because it really wasn't what you needed. It wasn't in line with passing on a gift, either to you or from you. This was part of, this was part of getting to this place of justice. But you had to go through these lessons, or you had to go through feeling, excuse me, You had to go through this lack and disagreement. Also, this is feeling defenseless. So it was all part of it. What's that? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So, okay, so Ten of Swords in the reverse actually feels like relief. It actually feels like happiness. But yeah, you had to have your wings clipped. You had to be stabbed in the back a whole pile of times. You had to go through however many lessons you had to go through. So it feels like you have done that. You have graduated. You've gone through all of these painful, you know what? It feels like angel training. It really does. Also, now you can, I don't want to say judge, but you had to learn the hard way so that you could look at things with a very just mind. 2 tens. Tens are ends. All right, I'm really curious to see what the last card is. The shadow side. So I have no idea what this card is. I've never seen this. It's not death. The shadow side. Wow. Okay, so there's some guy in a cape. There's a woman. She's in a corner, and she's very scared. And there's a guy covering his face, and everyone's afraid of this. It must be death. This can't be death because I think death is a different card in this deck. I already saw it. Anyway, he looks like death. He looks like some guy in a cloak, some scary guy. But there's light coming in the window. You see that? Yeah, there's all these light rays coming in the window. And it's really funny because the guy beside her, it looks like it almost looks like the death guy and the girl are looking at him because he can't stand the light. So this looks to me like a guy in your life that scared the bejesus out of you. Maybe stabbed you in the back a bunch of times. This guy, I'm feeling like somebody is a vampire. So I was feeling like somebody, I couldn't see who put you in this place here. This disagreement, this lack of love, this leaving you out in the cold, leaving you with nothing, clipping your wings, dimming your light, stabbing you in the back, betraying you. I think it's a guy in your life. And what I'm seeing is that this girl, she was terrified to realize that somebody she was with was actually like some kind of vampire. But the guy that looked like the scary guy at first, he actually looks like he's on her side. So what I'm trying to say is you had to go into the dark. You did. You had to go into the dark to come out and be this beautiful, loving, forgiving person who's going to pass something beautiful on to the future, to future children, to future grandchildren. Justice is coming. You had to go through all this, and I feel like you had some kind of help in the dark. Like, this is angelic. This is who you're graduating to be, or you're helping someone graduate to be. But what I'm seeing, and I'm having a really hard time describing this, you had to go into the depths. So I was thinking about something this morning. It was funny, and now it's coming in handy. I was actually thinking that narcissists are fallen angels, that everyone has this superpower. Narcissists do have some kind of superpower. Like, they're really psychic, and they seem to always know what you're doing. They're really good at connecting to people psychically, and it's like they're the devil or something. Like they chose to use their powers to hurt, to to take, like to steal, like they get addicted to power or something. They get addicted to destroying things or something. Anyway, obviously it all comes back to lack of self-love on their part, and we can love them from afar. But what I'm picking up here is this person is afraid of the light because they're covering their eyes. And I feel like somebody learned some of this spiritual knowledge. It's like there's magic on the, like on the surface, this beautiful not traditional, generational transfer of magic or of some kind of generational knowledge. Anyway, but there's also this dark place where you also had to learn that. I'm also feeling like you're learning to forgive dark. So I'm really having a hard time saying this, but it feels like there's something, you found something helpful in the dark. I'm just gonna leave it there because I know there's more I could say, but I don't know how to say it. So I feel like you had to be scared. I feel like you had to realize that there was something in the dark that could actually help you. I feel like you had to learn that there's something on the surface that can be bad, or that can be misguided, or afraid of the light, or allergic to the light. So this is you realizing someone in your life is allergic to the light. I feel like this is the person that put you out in the cold, tried to block you as well, block you from your gifts. But what they did, they clipped your wings. But that is exactly what you needed. You needed to have your wings clipped. You needed to go into the dungeon in some way and survive and see who's who. All right, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully that makes sense for someone. I actually really like that. Maybe I should just recap. Yeah, this feels like summer. This feels like a child or a grandchild. This is beautiful relationships. This is justice coming. This is having angelic guidance. This is having patience. This is somebody was watching over you when you were in your darkest place. And you could just be coming out of that now. In the why, you have some kind of generational gift that needs to be transferred, that needs to be, someone's bringing it. Someone's guided. I think everyone is always guided. Everyone has angels. I feel like you felt left out of something. You felt left out of money, of family, of something long term. You felt like you didn't belong. You felt like you were being excluded, but you learned to love yourself. I feel like this is learning to see something from a bird's eye view as well. You had to have your wings clipped. You had to lose your light for a while. You had to go, excuse me, in the dungeon with someone and learn who they really are. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.